Hey, welcome back to another edition of JavaScript Arrays in 30 Days. We continue down the last parts of the 30 days. I believe we're here on day 30. Day 30, sorry, day 20. We're getting pretty far. I'll tell you what, it's been a learning experience, and each step of the way has gotten tougher and tougher, but it's helped me to really get an idea about how to take arrays uh, and being able to really flex their muscles, I guess you could say. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep pushing forward here for the next 10 days or so and wrap it up and move on. I've started to play around with another playlist of videos for functions, working with single responsibility functions and higher order functions and things like that. But, anyways, let's get back to what we're doing here today. We're stepping into the realm of querying. Uh, most of what we have with the methods for arrays have to do with the similarities of relational database queries, and not so much relational database, but database queries in themselves. Is that the queries, they can be composed in a way to where you can take a large set of data and really just dwindle it down to exactly what it is that you're looking for. And you also can have it to where, like in a relational database, is that you can have you're able to take it to where you could take one database and combine it with another database. I'm not very well into databases, so I wouldn't know the proper conventions of naming. But so what we're going to do here is that we're going to do our own querying so that we have two arrays, lists and videos, and each of those have objects. And so the list has two objects with an ID and a name, and then we have four objects that are inside of the videos. Now, one thing you'll take notice here is that we have an ID for each of these, for each of the items in the list, and you'll also see in the videos we have a list ID. So there's a one-to-one here with the list ID and the ID. So, so what I'm trying to get at here is that I wanted to have it to where I'm able to structure this to where it becomes one array, and then inside of the array there will be two objects that then have the videos, a video array inside of that that has any videos that are related towards this. So with this new releases, okay, I want it to be to where both of these videos will be stored underneath inside of the new object we're going to create. So we're going to have one list and one array, and then we're going to have each of the objects, and then we're going to then have another array that has the objects that go along with that list. So we don't have to take we don't have to make use of the methods that we have created ourselves in the last few days. We really just have to use the methods that are already available on the prototype of the array. So basing it down here is that we're just going to start, and we're just going to start with mapping, so we can start to map out these the similarities between the two, and being able to start to return the object that we are wanting to return. So with the list is that we're going to return the name, and that is going to be the list dot name, and then we want the videos. So here I'm going to be able to go into the videos, Now the first thing for the videos is that, let me get that out of the way. I need to take the list ID and only get those that compare to the list ID. So first, got to filter this, and so I'm going to filter the video, and the predicate is going to be that the video dot list ID is equal to the list dot ID. Then from there, now that I've got that filter down, so I would only have these two objects, I then need to map over this videos, and then filter let's just see here. We're going to return the name. No. What am I doing here? So I filter those. So now I'm going to return the ID, which is the video.id, and the title, which is the video.title. Oh no. What are you talking about? What, because I wasn't done? What is all this crap? Expected expression. What I got here? List. Well, I mean, let me see where I'm running wrong here. Oh, never mind. Got too much going on here. Maybe after this, I'm going to try real quick just to see if this will. Having to do it here because Quokka in Visual Studio Code was only actually showing the object that was being created, and so it wasn't exactly returning the actual results that I want to show. All right, now I got things all messed up. Name of video is filter video. We're doing predicate, and then we're going to map. We're going to return that. Return that. And then that lines with that. Okay. Well, we'll have to play around with that for a moment. All right, so let's see now what we have here. Okay, so we've broken apart. So we have two arrays that are siblings. We have the list and we have the videos. Now we've gotten it to where we query down to where we've got two objects in an array. One is the new releases. It has two videos. And another one is thrillers that has two videos. So if we open up the new releases, we will see that we have videos and we have the chamber and the fracture. So the chamber and the fracture, those both correlate with the ID for new releases. And the same goes for thrillers. We now have an array of videos inside of the actual thrillers, and both of those correlate with the actual videos list ID with the thrillers ID in the list array. This is a starting point for understanding how to query trees, JSON, but just as so if you get the gist of what we've done is that you can go ahead and uh, stop here or what have you. I'm going to check and see just because I've never done anything in Firefox DevTools, and it doesn't even do anything well. Chrome, well, not well. I'm just saying that like with the formatting, this is the Chrome will indent and all that stuff for you. Videos dot filter video list ID. Yeah, see it. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I was just not understanding of the ES6, but even so, I mean, if we go inside of this, it'd be nice if you could. Maybe there's something that's inside of the settings that I'm not aware of. All right. Well, that helps out a little bit. But so the whole gist of it is that so we were just dealing with two arrays that have no association at this point in time. And what we want to do is we want to be able to query and put them together in a way to where the videos that are associated with the new releases will then be inside of the new releases object, and then a array of videos will be inside of the thrillers. So that's mainly just a matter of just being able to map and filter and do, and that will just go ahead and create the new object that you're wanting to return, and that's what we were able to do. So yeah, it didn't look as good as I wanted to on in Firefox, but I'll make sure that I don't. I'll just stick with Chrome next time. So that's the starting of our querying, and we will return tomorrow and continue moving forward until we get to the 30 days and see where we end there. Thank you so much.